All right, in this video, I want to talk about being or becoming a father. And this is something that I actually talked about this morning with somebody, and I want to talk about it just in general without being interrupted by somebody else. Well, I think it's really amazing, actually, becoming a father and starting a family, and in general, just having a kid, and especially your first one. I think it's always a different feeling than maybe your second or third or fourth or however many kids you have. But the first one is always probably the most special because it's new, and I'm very excited. My wife, she's busy, as you can see, but she might come talk later about being a mother. But I think I just wanted to make this video because, I think that it's like such a special feeling that you can't really describe. I mean, knowing that you're gonna have a kind of like a little copy of yourself running around it's pretty special. And I think that there's no other, I don't know, like in life, you just can't really, these things are just one of a kind, so unique. I mean, we can have the best food all the time, and we can go to the most amazing places as much as we want. We can buy plane tickets all the time. We can go, see the most beautiful, tourist sites in these places, which are all awesome. But the feeling of like being a father is something you can't replicate, you can't buy, you can't, you can't really put a price on it. It's really like priceless. And I'm gonna be a dad probably in less than 2 weeks, maybe like less than 3 weeks. And at my age, I'm pretty young, and I mean, I'm not like super young, but I'm not super old. I think I've already told you guys I'm like 28 years old, so I'm about to be 29. So it's pretty good age, I think, to have a kid. I mean, when my kid's 20, I'll only be 48. So that's pretty cool. Like, I'll still be a young dad, and I'm not going to be old and can't walk and can't still beat my kids up, because I always got to be stronger than my kids, right? But no, I'm really excited, and I can't wait for all the sleepless nights. And I know now it might seem like, oh, you're ignorant, man, you never had a kid, you never had to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, you never had to get up at 2 a.m. and then 3 and then 4 and then again at 4:30. Obviously those things haven't happened yet, and that's what everyone says is the worst. No sleep, poopy diapers, pee-pee diapers, all this crap. But honestly, like, I'm really excited, and there's no better thing than knowing that you're doing it with having a kid with the person you love. And that's one of the most special things is, you get to take part of that person that you love, and you get to, bring another one of those people that you love with part of you combined, and you get to kind of replicate that in another human, and that's really special. I know that the earth, we have a lot of people, like 7 billion, and we're gonna have a lot more people in the future. But it's been bothering me since this morning when I talked. I wanted to say more this morning when someone was like, how do you feel, you're gonna be a dad? And they were kind of saying like, oh, your life's over, say goodbye to having fun, don't even think about having a life anymore. Well, I think that life is really only starting, to be honest. I think that the most fun is about to happen. I think that these things that are gonna be coming into my life, yeah, they're gonna limit me from doing what's traditionally known as fun, like going out, hanging out with the guys or with the girls, all those things. But they will limit that for sure. But I mean, there's going to be so many other things that are just waiting to happen. I mean, first steps, first words, holding hands, seeing the growth, I mean, things that I can't even really think about right now because I haven't done it yet. But there are just so many things that I'm looking forward to that maybe somebody who says, oh, your life's over, they're not really thinking about that. So, I mean, I'm super excited. I can't wait. I'm proud. I'm happy. I'm, going to have new meaning in life, there's going to be something else to give me motivation and for me to wake up in the morning. And it's just really amazing. I quit drinking like 3 months ago, and 3.5 months ago, and it's really provided a sense of clarity in my life. I spent pretty much my whole life drinking since I was like 15. It never really got to be like I was an alcoholic or anything, but I just was probably drinking too much. Especially here, you get stressed out easily with all the instability here, as I mentioned in the last video. But not drinking has really given me clarity, allowed me to focus on life, on what's important. Her right behind me, super important, obviously. Both of them are there, actually, her and the baby. Those are the most important things. And I'm just super excited that it's happening. It's finally happening. I'm gonna be a dad, and that is just something I'm so proud of. I'm so happy for, and I just am overjoyed. I'm filled with this all this I don't know how to explain it. Excitement, happiness. It's all put together, and I just can't wait, to be honest. And I know it's gonna go by like this, like bam. And then it's gonna be 18 years old, graduating high school, gonna go off to college, and then I'm gonna be sitting here like, what happened? I was just in Erbil making a video before she was born, and now she's taking off, going to college, and now I'm sitting twiddling my thumbs because I got nothing to do. I feel like it's gonna happen quick. So I'm excited to document most of it as much as I can, and leave it as a legacy for my future kids, for my grandkids, for the rest of my family. Because honestly, part of the reason why I make a lot of these videos is to show my family back home in the States, and to show my wife's family in Iran, to show them kind of how we're living, what we're doing, and just trying to stay in touch without having to call. If you may, babe, you want to come talk?
Yes.
A little bit? Mm-hmm. So she might come join us, the wonderful Paria. But just in sum, I know I said it 100 times, but I'm just super excited to become a dad, and I guess I'm already a dad because, there's a baby in there. So I am the father of that kid.
Hello.
Hey, babe. Thanks for the tea.
I hope it's not very cold.
Oh, it's perfect. We had onions in our salad, so tea is always good after onions. After piaos.
If you leave it for me, I would have onions every day with every meal.
She loves onions. Maybe she will love onions too.
Can you imagine having onion smoothie?
Onion smoothie. That's what she thinks about when she's pregnant.
I haven't had onions for so long.
So I was just telling the camera and whoever is gonna listen or watch, I was just telling them how excited I am to be a dad and how much fun it's gonna be. And even if people say oh, your life's over, I said, well, it's not. It's just beginning. A whole new chapter is gonna open. And I think I was saying that typical can't go out anymore, or you don't have as much time to go.
Of course, there's gotta be a lot of changes, but it depends where, at what stage that person is at life, I believe. Because if you think you are still, like always,
Mooney.
Come here, Mama. If you think you, as you and for you, you have so many other things to do in life before you actually commit to a family and a baby, you need to do it. You need to go for it. But if you think you are at this stage that you can continue having your own, go for your own goals, go for your own interests, at the same time take care of another person as your partner and a baby, I think why not?
Yeah,
You should be a multitasker. If you can, why not?
definitely multitask. Yeah.
Yeah. But some people think they can't, and they need a better timing for that. So
I don't know if the camera can see the cat, but
it's both fine. I mean,
I don't know. I was just mainly, excited that I'm actually not gonna have to go, like, be obliged to do those things. People aren't gonna be expecting me, hey man, come out and like party with us. It's like, dude, I'd rather like chill at home with the baby. Like, to be honest, I'd rather like just watch movies and while the baby's sleeping, or
yeah, here, this is what I meant exactly. We actually don't even go out that much. We are not a people who spend a lot of time outside the house, except for work,
right,
if needed.
right.
Not that we want to be isolated and not connect with people, no, that's not the reason. But in general, we are just less outgoing, if I may say.
I think we're actually pretty outgoing people. We just choose what we want to do. And in the city that we live in, Erbil,
Yeah, that's true.
it's already a little bit weird. Like, the social scene is,
Yeah, there's not many places to go first.
it's not family friendly,
Yeah, and
but that's okay. I mean,
I think even if we were living in a city that had so many places to go, we would be still not going outside that many times. Because I
No.
know some people who have, and I'm not saying it's bad, but some people, they have every single meal outside.
well, let's not get too off topic here
No,
about
I'm saying.
all this stuff. I understand what you're saying, babe, but I think, like, it's gonna be fun not doing those things anymore, because I mean, we'll still do them on occasion, right? Like, we'll still go out, but it'll just be different. Everything will be with the baby. Everything will be, revolving around the kid. And
But that's
I
why
think
I wanted to say, and I don't think it's off topic, because if you really get used to going out for every meal,
but
you
we
can't
never
really do that with the baby.
but we never went out for every meal.
That's what I was gonna say. We're not that type of people, and I'm not saying it's good or bad. It's not off topic even, but if you can make food up inside the house, if you can chill inside the house most of the time, if you can create your own entertainment, like watching movies, like reading books, like, I don't know, so many other things,
Mm-hmm.
like us, then I think taking care of a baby is much easier.
Yeah, because you're already in the house, and we live in front of a park, so we can take the kid to the park
Mm-hmm.
whenever we want. Go take her on a walk,
Mm-hmm.
put her in the stroller, play inside, play outside.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be fun. I mean, I'm super excited again to be a dad, and I just wanted to like make a video about it, because
Was that the topic?
yeah,
I didn't even know the topic.
that was the topic. I mean, this is gonna be the first time where I'm like, a new dad. So I wanted to talk about it, because the next time we have a kid, which she wants to have one like right after this one, where they're only gonna be like 9 months apart.
Well, I said that, but we never decided, so for now.
But I mean, the next time I'm not gonna be a new dad, so I'm gonna have a whole different feeling. I'm gonna be like, damn it, oh my god, another kid. I mean, I don't think I'll ever be like that, but it'll be definitely different, right? I'll be maybe a little more, as they say, jaded. I won't be as excited maybe, but I mean, still, it's a beautiful thing, and I'm so excited to.
Come on, instead you don't have to be jaded when you're 40 years old.
Yeah,
Come
because
on, if you
some
have
people
that
wait.
feeling at that age, it's gonna be even worse.
When you're older, yeah, it's more difficult to deal with, I'm sure.
Anyways.
But family's a beautiful thing, and I'm just super lucky, super happy, super excited to have such a strong woman in my life, and strong mom. And I know that
I never had this experience.
I'm sure you're gonna do just fine. Your mother instincts will kick in.
Do you think I will be a kind of, what do you say, aggressive mom? Or
I don't know. We'll have to
spoiling
find out.
mom?
We'll have to find out. I don't know what kind of mom you're gonna be, but I do know one thing, that you're gonna be a good mom. So the next video we make tomorrow will be about you talking about being a mother. What do you think? And you can sit tomorrow, and I'll
You're
stand.
pushing me.
Yalla, guys. I think that's it. See you next time.
Are you sure you don't have anything else to say?
Yeah, I talked while you were on the phone.
Sorry, guys. Usually he is the starter. I told you before in the other video. He has to start and I come.
Look at this crazy cat biting her tail. Mooney.
Moon. Moon, say something to the camera. We're saying bye.
Careful. Say bye, mommy.
Bye.
Say bye, Raylan.
Bye.